a living. Oh, what a funny thing to say. But as your mama always said, look up into the sky, find the sun on a cloudy day, on a cloudy day. Your mama always said, look up into the sky, find the sun on a cloudy day, on a cloudy day. Your mama always said, look up into the sky, find the sun.
I was going to take a sip of coffee right as that ended, and then I would have foolishly had a mouthful of coffee. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Did you hear what I just said?
I did hear what you just said.
We have been offered something.
Okay, so we have so many things we need to talk
Yeah,
about.
I know. But we've been offered something and everyone else is the winner. I'm already a winner. And I don't mean that in a...
No, you
know.
really are here. You really are, but you've brought more than that, man. So like you said, you're bringing
Okay.
it to the people, which I love.
The world is going to see things through my eyes and they're going to understand.
God, that's so... I wonder how many other people, if you are out there and you have wondered what it looks like from Nancy Timpano's perspective, this is your opportunity, okay?
So listen to the end, okay?
Listen to the end.
Yeah.
Nance, great to have you back.
Thank you.
Hey, we're in our little new studio.
We are. This is a little bit...
Do you like
profesh.
this?
I don't know. I feel like I should be wearing my suit jacket or something. I
Okay,
don't
well,
know.
next time we'll get
don't
dressed up.
know.
We should actually talk about being here and being not in
A Zoom.
a Zoom
But
where I did wear a suit jacket for the ceremony of it. I thought a bit of pageantry wouldn't be frowned upon.
didn't work, did it?
Oh, Nance.
It was horrible. So it works so much better when we're actually together.
It's
So
just way
I
better.
feel like we just bouncy bounce. But no. Zoom was horrible.
Yeah, so
I just felt like it was a board meeting and it was board meeting going really bad.
is that because I wore the suit? Because I wore...
No.
Okay, well, thank you for that. Makes me feel much
Because
better.
you were a newsreader. It was just like business up top. But down bottom there was like, shorts and sneakers, wasn't there?
No, not at all. I was in a full get-up.
Well, that was stupid. What
Well,
a
I
waste of time.
Anyway, I figured, like I said, first time we were going to try a bit of pageantry wouldn't be frowned upon, but evidently wasted. That's
Wasted.
okay. That's all right. But look, we are in our new little studio here. We're also recording for the first time.
Look at our little get up.
This is profesh. I probably could have cleaned up this section. We'll do that next time.
No, but we're recording. How are we recording? Due to our beautiful friend here.
Nacho, it's so wonderful to have you here today.
Very lucky.
Look him up, Nacho's Weddings. Nacho's Weddings on Instagram still, yeah.
Yeah.
Go check him out. But Nacho has so beautifully come and not only shown us how to do this setup, but he's explained it to us in way more detail than I would have ever
Wow.
expected today.
Do you know what I love the most? When like tech people go, oh no, it's easy. You just did it.
Did you
And I'm
just
like-
turn it off and on again? How
And
did
I'm
you
like,
do that?
Okay,
Yeah.
whatever he said.
No, so amazing. So thank you, Nacho, so much for coming out and helping us today and getting us going with the video. So if you are listening to this and you go, gee, I wonder what those two heads look like,
Yeah.
check us out on Spotify.
Oh.
You can come and watch us here on Live and have our little chats.
Yeah.
Where do we start today?
Where do we start? Can I just talk through a little issue that I've got to see if I can get some help on?
Always.
I'll maybe go under the umbrella of etiquette, but there's just a few little things I need to ask. I'm getting caught out here. Like, when you go to someone's house, right, and you take a bottle of wine. You take a wine or you take something. I'm very confused with the rules because I think the way I was brought up is you take a bottle of wine, you leave it on the counter. If it gets opened, it gets opened.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's
Yeah.
a gesture.
Totally.
All right? But some people will expect that wine to be opened, which sometimes I don't think because I've already got wine ready to go. So are you meant to open
You're the
wine?
host in this
Yes,
situation,
I'm
you're
the
saying?
host.
Okay,
They've
yeah.
bought me some wine.
Yep.
Do I have to open that wine?
Not necessarily.
Don't you? And if it doesn't get opened,
It's yours. It's yours.
yeah, I don't know.
100%.
I've been caught out.
Really?
I've been caught out in two cases.
Okay.
One, they're like, oh, we didn't open it. And they take it with them. And I'm like, okay, that's different.
No, you
Or wait,
can't.
No.
You can't do
No,
that.
I've been caught out that there's some left in the bottle and they've taken it.
No.
It's true.
I
I don't even know how we're still friends. I hope they don't pick up on who they are. But it's happened. It's happened
Okay,
to
well,
me.
I feel like if it's only happened a couple of times, I feel like they're going to know. Surely there's not that many people. If you're someone who does that, please let us know so that we can correct you. But you don't. Surely you don't do that. I've seen it done with soft drink. I've seen it done with bread.
Yeah, bread. What? They take it back?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
As in, like, bring a loaf of sliced bread to the barbecue, like for 10 plus people, But if there's bread left over, they take it back.
Hey, you're not in a park. You're at a house.
A house? Oh, yeah.
Oh, and they take the bread.
Take the bread home. A casa.
Look, I don't care that they're taking it home.
No.
I don't like waste. It's not about that. It's about, are they judging me when
you do it?
Yes. I leave it. Are they thinking, oh, she's lazy. She left her bread behind.
No, I think they're going, this is great. I've got fucking bread. I think they're wrapped. I think they're wrapped that they've got fucking bread there, Nance. I'd be wrapped because I'm taking the gesture. I'm like, wow, that's so lovely that you brought something to contribute.
Yeah.
How great that I've now also inherited 3 slices of, here's a good one. Okay, so
Yes.
Easter.
Yes.
Easter has just come and gone.
Yes.
We had no lunch this year to be going to. So we had like nighttime plans with my family. Joy's dad was here from Tassie. So we were like just a very quiet, beautiful Easter Sunday church, go visit great grandma.
Nancy, no friends.
Nancy,
I
no
have
mates.
it all the time.
But that's because of your namesake. So we were like, we'll just have a nice quiet afternoon. Family who have moved back from Tassie just recently were like, we will make lunch and could we bring it to you? Our house is just full of boxes at the moment, but it would be lovely to break bread with you and spend Easter together. We're like, of course, how gorgeous. So they've come to our home, brought lasagna, the most delicious lasagna. Thank you, Uncle Ken, if you're listening. And so like, but again, we're like, we'll provide salad and we'll bring some drinks out and obviously like put on.
Yeah.
How lovely.
Yeah.
But when they leave, the lasagna's mine.
Your house, your lasagna.
100%.
Okay. So is that okay?
And it was delicious. And I had it for lunch for the next 2 days and it's
But
beautiful.
did they try and take it back?
No.
Oh,
because
okay.
they understand the rules because they're good
know.
humans.
Is that part of our culture though?
Definitely.
well?
Well, actually, that
Everything.
makes sense because, yes, they are Italian.
Yes, yes. Do you know the other thing that confuses me sometimes is, you know, if it's a birthday and people come and opening a present in front.
See, I don't like that.
No. And it's like, okay, if there's one, like a stragglers, they come in, you might, or if my son opens one and then he wants to open them all.
Are you talking about you or your kids in this situation or anyone?
Both.
Yeah.
But you know what I get confused about? I hate opening presents in front of people.
Yeah, I don't like
because
doing it.
especially multiple. Because how do you replicate
Definitely.
the face or make a different face? Like, how? I'm like, oh my God, I always wanted this and this and this. Like,
Yeah. No, 100%. 100%.
I find that a little bit like.
I think like I agree. I don't like opening presents in front of people. In fact, I try to avoid it. And I think unless there is a group,
Yes.
and the only example I can think of is like my 30th, right? So
Yeah.
my 30th birthday party, many moons ago now. Good time though.
Oh, you shush.
Yeah.
Don't.
Here we go.
Just talk.
So like everyone was putting their gifts on the gift table, wonderful. But there was a group of friends who specifically bought something that they really wanted to be there as a group to give it to me to see my
Yes,
reaction.
yes,
I think
yes,
in
yes,
that
yes.
circumstance where they're very much
Yes,
like,
that's
hey, look, we want you to open this
Yeah.
one. There's no expectation then to open the other
I know, that's
gifts.
right.
So I
Okay.
think in that situation it's okay, but otherwise no. And especially for kids, I feel like it's so. But they can't help it sometimes. Like I remember, like
Oh,
where they
they're
just
so
dive in and they
honest.
rip it open, and then
I
they're like,
didn't want this.
"This,
But
yeah,
yes, you did.
You
I
love
remember
it.
you said it
Say
last week.
thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah.
say it now.
Oh man,
Oh my gosh, yeah. And clothes, when they're like, oh, and they're looking for the present under the clothes, and I'm like, no, that's
That's the gift.
Act excited. You need tracksuit pants, and that person just saved me money.
correct. No, 100%.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right, so what are we saying here? We kind of call out people. Do we want people to tell us? Leave
Yeah.
the bottle, take the bottle home.
Do you leave it? Do you take it? Are you expected to open it on the day? I don't know. I need to know what the deal is. And on a side note, those other things that you go to when they say bring your food, your chair, your alcohol. No. I'm like, you know what? I'm staying home.
Yeah, 100
Why would I pack the car?
to eat at your house.
would
Why would I come and eat at your house?
And what? And then you're going to say, "Oh, you were at my house last time. When are we coming to yours?" No, darling, we were on that.
What happens then? What if you bring? So in that situation, you're
Yeah.
bringing everything back.
Oh, of course.
Like if I didn't eat all of the meat
Yes.
tray that we brought with us from my own home,
Yes,
if I come to your house, cook it
Yes.
all up in this barbecue where everyone else has evidently brought everything themselves.
that's right.
Nah, it's not
No.
a. What if it's a potluck? Do people still do potlucks?
What do you mean?
Is there a potluck dinner? Is that a thing where like everybody, like different people bring a different meal and then that's like intended to be shared?
Oh, I've never heard that term though.
Potluck dinners?
No.
Did I make that up?
I've heard the show. There was a show called Potluck. I've never heard that.
Now, now you're showing your
Do
age.
you mean like a smorgasbord, but you kind of don't know what it's going to be until everyone rocks up?
Yeah.
Okay. Potluck.
I'm sure it's called a potluck dinner.
I was today's years old. Is that what I say?
I was today years old. I love
Thanks.
that. Hey, we'll see you next week.
Okay, see you then. This is living.
Am I living? Oh, what a funny thing to say. But your mama always said, look up into the sky, find the sun on a cloudy day, on a cloudy day.